morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call Earth. Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Oh dear, first of all, apologies to you all. Really sorry we haven't been doing a YouTube video for a while. But the month of December was kind of a bad month for myself, especially for Kerry. So we kind of just took time out, all right? We will get Kerry back on, just need a wee bit of time to sort things out. But anyway, how are you all? Okay? It's nice to be back on speaking to you. So, new year, new you. What have you got planned for 22? That rhymes. So, what have you got planned? Me? I just took one day at a time. But I'm going to tell you something, right? You might find awful interesting. Always kind of in about the last week of the year, I always sit down and have a bit of a yap with my guide. And I do my journal, you know. And I'll write how I felt about the year that's just finishing and all that. And sometimes, just sometimes, he answers back. Because he takes my hand and he writes as well. You see, after I've done my wee bit, he'll tap my hand and off he goes, you see. And it was very interesting in what he said. And he just says, so this is all for you lot out there. 2022 will be the year of dreams. And what he means by that is, excuse me, because I've got a cold. The reason he says that is because 2022 is when, not everybody, again, there'll be people that will have dreams come true. You know? Wouldn't that be lovely? I've got my dreams. I always have had my dreams. You know? You know, and if it is going to be in this year, oh my goodness, something to look forward to, isn't it? But then as he turns around and he also says to me, but positivity is the key, you know? Even as the year goes on and nothing's happening the way you want it, you've got to be positive. Because positivity is the thing that turns things round. No negative. No being negative, oh, this is not happening, oh, I thought this would happen, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't work. Okay, it's not happening just now, but I know it will. In my heart of hearts, I know it will. Positivity. You know, and we all have to learn. And the only thing we learn is for crap. You know, from the things that didn't happen and sadness happens, and that's when we learn things. And a lot of the time you learn about yourself, how you cope with things, how you change things around. So if 2022 is going to be a year for you, I'm going to put it this way, be positive about it. Really be positive about it. Because it's amazing when you're positive about something. It happens. I'll give you an example just happened to me last week. I'm actually recording this from my living room, all right? And I've not been happy with certain things in this living room for a while, but hey-ho, you know. You just get on with it, you know. And I've got a sideboard in here that belongs to my mum. And this room is kind of organised around it. So I'll not get rid of it. The house wouldn't be the same. I've got a few antique things in here that belongs to my mum and dad. And it's very much the house would never be the same without them. Anyway, last Friday when I was doing my lollipop, I thought, what am I going to do? Because the sideboard wasn't in its usual place. It's, well, my mum would say it's normal place, it's rightful place. And I had it in front of this unit, this set of shelves where my Swarovski crystals are. And my crystals were getting a wee bit looking. They were neither sparkle. They needed a good clean. But I couldn't get to it. I needed a ladder to get to it. So I thought, I've got to move. This is ridiculous, you know. So anyway, I'm in my patrol on a Friday morning and I'm thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Can, how am I going to do this? Can? Because my settee, my 3-seater settee is far too big. And I'm thinking, oh gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? All of a sudden, you see, they're listening to me. And all of a sudden I could see the living room being changed. And the settee no been there altogether. And I'm going, where did it go? So I came in and I sat down and I thought, right, let's get rid of the couch. It's old, it was second hand when I got it, and it's no firm anymore and it gives me a sore back. So I thought, it's time it went. So, phoned the council, got a date for them to uplift it. It's going at the end of February. So I'm sitting here and I thought, right, if that's going, let's change the room round. Oh my goodness, I have had so much fun. For a bottle of vodka, my friend gave me a table, a coffee table. It was far too big for his house, but he gave it to me and I says, what you wanting? Because you've got to have the exchange, you see, the energy exchange, to make it all right. And he says, a bottle of vodka. Fabulous. Now, my television used to sit on top of the table, the dining table, which I couldn't use my dining table without moving it all. It was a carry-on. And I thought, I need to get that out of that corner, a TV, proper TV stand. Now that I've moved everything, I can do it. So anyway, I'm telling my friend to give me the coffee table. And he was speaking to my cousin. Tell them that I'm up to take it. Because I wonder what I get up to, you know. And she came away. She says, get her to phone me, will you? Because I had to get in with a message for him. And so I was got to be seeing him. So he says, you have to phone your cousin. And I said, have I? Okay. So I phoned, I said, what's going on? She says, I hear you're getting for a TV table. Aye. I said, I've got to. I says, it's a blooming shame. Can I use my mum's dining table? And I says, it's time it I with that back out in use again. She says, well, you can, I'm doing up my house and art and all that, and I've still got my mum's TV and her TV stand in the cupboard, and it's got to come out of there. It's in my road. You can have it. I goes, really? Oh my goodness. And I says, oh well, got to have an energy exchange. Oh no, can I'm just pleased to staying in the family, blah, blah, blah. She's going on like this. So I thought, aye, okay, but no, if someone wasn't sitting right, you see, I needed to do something. So I contacted her later on the day and I says, right, I've come up with something. I says, you're not going to take nothing for the Monty's TV and nothing. I says, right, so what I'm going to do, at the end of the week, when I do my shopping, I'm going to get a nice bouquet of flowers and I'm going to the grave. And that'll be thank you to her for me getting it. My cousin thought, oh, that's brilliant. That's a good idea, yeah? So she's quite happy. We're all happy. And there you go. Now, my moral of my story is, you see, if you're positive about something, yeah? I've been thinking since New Year's Day about doing this. But how could I change to get into so I could get my crystals cleaned and all the rest of it. And I couldn't figure out because of this blooming settee. Didn't dawn on me. Yeah? And I thought, the answers always come. And I'm always positive that I'll get round it in one way. So it come and I got more than what I bargained for. You know? And I'm so happy. So now, I need a new... so now I'm going for... And this is what I'm looking for. Is either 2 beautiful armchairs or a 2-seater settee. But I ken the style I'm looking, you see. It's always been a style that I've always looked for. And I've loved. Now you see, I've put it out to the universe. Now if they're going to, so far they've done this for me. They've organised everything so easy for me that I know for a fact that when I start looking, I'll come upon the right item. That's positivity. And this is only January. So you get it? I'm absolutely delighted. Yeah. Was that my dream? Not really. That's not the main dream, you know. But it's just feeling more like my room again, my house, you know. And if something you happens and people helps you out and everything, like there's my brother, we had that big storm, and I had a lot of storm damage in my garden, and I just prayed. I was praying that night of the storm that whatever happens, my car's kept safe and my greenhouse is still standing. Because I love my greenhouse, she's okay, like, you know. And I prayed that night because it was some storm, no electric, nothing. But when I got up in the morning, my side gate was blown off. I had fences down, and I thought, oh gosh, how am I going to do this? Well, there's one person that will help me out and kens what they're doing, and that's my big brother. So I had been speaking to him over the Christmas period. So I was telling him, and he goes, really? And he lives on the top of a hill, and he didn't have any storm damage, which we thought was hilarious, like, you know. So anyway, he came along, yes. He came down and had a look at what was wrong, and then he went away and he came down and he's got near everything sorted for me. You know, a few screws. And he's got all the proper kind of tools, you can. Man thing, you see. Me, I'd have just hacked that thing with nails, you see. Bar the gate, I couldn't sort the gate. But anyway, he's done it right. It's looking great. My garden's going to get back into what it should be. And that's my main thing this year, is to get my garden looking absolutely pristine. Because last year I didn't do as much as I should have done. This year I'm determined, you know. So you see, having little plans, positive plans, and getting the help for people and that. Yes, I will. My brother started to put he's got a gate that is going to fit, okay? And I will give him something. I haven't figured out what I'm giving him yet, because all the work that he's done, I need to do something for an energy exchange. So, because he want to take money, I know that. But, hey, listen, something will come. Maybe if I'm out shopping this weekend, you just never know, do you? But whatever, it's a positive. And to have the right people around you, to help you get over things, to help you just start a new year off. But remember, according to my guides, and this is them, not me, according to Wiz and the gang, 2022 is going to be the year of dreams. You know? So, be positive though, you know. And if we come to this time next year and your dreams may come true, well, it's a time thing, isn't it? It won't be for everybody. That's what I said. It's not going to be for everybody, but certain people are going to be getting their dreams come true. Because that's their time. Or maybe good things are going to happen. It's maybe not part of a dream, but you've got to think, oh my goodness, I never expected that. Just like everything that's happened to me. Just because I wanted to get into a set of shells. And everything changed. So you see, things can happen in a good way. But we only learn for the crap. And that's what we're here for today. We are spirit in human form. And we're spirits here to learn as much about human being in a human form than you realise. You know, and we've all to experience different things, different times, different emotions, you know. It can be like a roller coaster, can it no? Whee! Up and down, you know. And also my family has started off with, well, one baby's been born. We've got 2 babies due this month. One's already here. And we've got another one coming. And babies do bring happiness, don't they? So yeah, it's all fun and games. So I just pray and I hope that your year, this coming year, is going to be as good as mine has started. A lot of sadness in 2021. With a sprinkle of happiness. But there was a bit more sadness and illness and all the different things. So, my prayer is this year. Ken, if Wiz is right, fine, Ken. And it has started off in a good way for me. And I pray that it continues. Just little things. Yeah? But I'm putting all my thoughts out to the universe, and I'm putting all the positivity in so that I can turn things around this year. Health-wise, my health hasn't been as best as it should be, and it's still kind of, Not too good. But it's better than fitted with. And to me, that's good. That's positive because it's turning in the right way. And I just can just go with the flow. And that's what I'm planning doing. I can't wait to get back into the swing of things, the proper swing of things, getting Kerry back on and having a good yap with her and see if it's happening and see if she comes up all the way. You know, when you've got special people in your life and it can be family, friends, whatever, and you've got that special people in your life, you know, even if you didn't see them all the time or you didn't hear from them all the time, oh my goodness, it just makes a big difference to your life. I just love what I do, you know. Absolutely love my job. Is it a job really? Nay, really. But it's only way I can describe it to some people that this is my work. But it's my life path. And I love it. Absolutely love it. Meeting people, talking to people, and seeing the looks on their faces, you know, and the development, taking them by the hand and letting them meet their guide and let them see what they can do and let them know about themselves, because it's amazing what development brings out in you, you know. I'm a very lucky person, and I know that. With everybody that's around me. Even you lot out there in YouTube land. I'm lucky that you even tune in and listen to me. You know. But I'd like to hear how your year has begun. You know. So give me an idea of how your year has begun. Yes, this first month. And I'll try. And I promise I will try and keep the YouTube channel a bit more frequent. But last year, the end of last year, just was a bit on the rocky side. With illness and different things going on in the family. But hey, as we're told, you know, when anything happens material, and that's here and now, you can't always deal with the spiritual side and all. You've got to concentrate on that and get it dealt with and move on. You know, and you've got to look after yourselves as well. So, by now, I think it's time. Oh, here's Buster. I think he's wanting his treat, you know. He's maybe telling me it's coffee time, Mum. Coffee time, Mum. Is it coffee time, Mum? Is it? Anyway, for me, Button and Buster, for you lot out there, I wish you joy, happiness, and most of all, good health in this coming year. And whatever it is that you're dreaming of, make sure you really put it out to the universe. Because remember, year of the dreams. And be positive. And I'll see you next time. Okay? I'll see you next time. So until then, love and light, everyone. Love and light. Bye-bye to now. Bye.